So Anna, thank you so much. Welcome. What's on your mind today?
Good to see you again. I feel wonderful after our first session. So now, okay, so basically it's funny the book that you have at the back, because that is my topic in a way, because I would like to explore my why. That's yeah, that's the topic. And in the context, so basically someone told me about a woman who was always very poised and nice and very centered, and she was productive, but also like she was successful, but also self-compassionate. And then that person who told me about that woman, they asked her like, how do you manage to do that? Like, you don't get in conflicts, you resolve conflicts, and so on and so forth. So she was a leader, and she said, well, I am very much, I basically tap into my why every morning and like during the day, and something just got stuck in my head. I was like, what is it, this why, and how can it drive you, and how can it help you be so present and calm, and all that I described about her. And I just want to explore what it is, the why, and what is my why. Sounds a bit philosophical, maybe, I don't know, but that is my question, my request for today.
Okay, well, I mean, I really, really appreciate this topic. And it's a very, very big topic. It's very, very big and long, and sometimes tedious for most people. And so considering that, what do you think is possible towards understanding what your why is in the time that we have today?
So I would say, in terms of my career, my coaching career, that, like, to kind of narrow it down to that, I would like to explore the why there. So I would like to explore what it is, because I'm still not sure. It feels like it's connected to a vision somehow, like a bigger picture. So maybe I would like to kind of explore a bigger picture, where I'm going, why I'm doing what I'm doing.
So when you were saying visualizing it as a picture, started molding something with your hands. What are you molding?
For some reason, I see it like a crystal ball in my head. I'm not sure, like, yeah, a crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
So, like, that can show me my future, my vision or something. Yeah.
So what would you like to do with that crystal ball today?
I would like it to show me not the final destination. No, it's not interesting. I would like it to show me my next big destination. How it looks like, what I am there, what my values are, why am I doing those things, what I am doing. So it kind of, that when I feel maybe down or I have setbacks, I just return to that picture and yeah, and feel good.
So what I'm hearing is that that new destination in the crystal ball somehow will help define what why represents for you.
Yes,
But looking at values and some other things, as you just.
yes.
And so, and that's our journey for today. And considering, yeah,
Yes.
and considering that, how would you like to proceed?
Okay. I think I would like to go through my values and my drivers. Like, what is it that drives me to go there? To to but where? I mean, okay, let me a second. My drivers can actually show me, yes. You know what I want to do? Honestly, I want to just picture myself, visualize myself there in that new destination, like how I feel, what I do, my routines, what are my thoughts. Yeah, like I would like to visualize the destination.
So as you're holding that crystal ball and looking into it, what does it show you?
Success, immediately. It shows me success. And it is very scary because it keeps showing me success. And that is why I want to go through my deeper self to kind of embrace it, to welcome it. Yeah, that's the word. I would like to welcome my success, that it keeps showing up in my vision. It has been showing up for a few months now. Yeah, just I need to be ready to welcome it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So it sounds as if the destination is actually clear. It feels like the picture is there, the feeling is there, and it's not the matter of what the gift is, why is, but how can I embrace it? Because it's already there, it's already coming. So when I reflect that back to you, what do you think and feel?
Exactly. It's like it's already there. I know it. I can, it's just, but it's like a feeling. I don't have any details or whatever. I still need to do that actually, like to visualize it more. But yes, it's true. It's there. But I think in order to paint more details, to picture more, that's what I need, yes. To welcome the what's always there and scary. Let me see.
So what I'm hearing is that when you allow yourself to fully embrace it, then the details in the picture is going to become alive and share itself with you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So where would you like to start?
Why am I so scared? Like, I need to understand what is, it's common knowledge. I know, like, that at least I've read, many people are scared to succeed, not to fail. Oh, what is it about? I mean, for every person it's different. So what is it about for me? I guess. So yes, the first step, I need to find out why I'm so scared. When I say so, okay, why am I scared? It's not like I'm very scared, but I have my fears. So I need to understand why. Yeah, that's where I would like to begin.
Well, it sounds like a big topic on its own. And so I'm just looking at the clock, which is ticking, whether we like it or not. And I'm thinking, if we switch to identifying that, responding to that question, would it be okay if we don't have time for anything beyond that? How would that feel?
Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's fine. I need to talk that through, yes.
Okay. So if you were to know where the feeling is coming from, what would you gain by that?
I might be able to release it. Like it works for me when I know. Basically, knowledge is power for me. When I know how it works, whatever it is, it can be a coping mechanism, fear, whatever. I can work with it. I can turn it into something that can help me, or I can understand, okay, I can be more self-compassionate. So it feels like I will be able to kind of identify it, look at it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, adios, bye-bye.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. So when you say the word success and you feel it and you maybe see some things, what's scary about it?
I don't know, it's kind of big. It feels just big. It's not that it's scary in the nature of it. It's just big. And I am now wondering, do I have the capacity to fit it inside me? Am I spacious enough to embrace that success that is big? So that's the, am I spacious? Something just coming out. I don't know what, why. Yeah.
So since these things are conceptual, big success, right? How does that correlate with the bigness of you?
So I have had small successes in my life. Like it feels like my success was growing with me, or I was growing with it, like since I was a child. Like a little bit successful, then a little bit more and more and more. So there was a break in my successes due to my health issues. And so I feel just a little bit small than, yeah. It's not like I feel small. I feel like I've grown. That's the point. That's the dissonance in my head. I feel like I've grown, and that's why they show me, the universe, whatever, my crystal ball shows me the success. It's big. And I feel I've grown, that I am spacious. Something is holding me back. So now it feels like I've done so much inner work over 9 months and studies and everything, and I feel I have so much and I have space. I am spacious for that, but I feel something is weighing down on me or holding me back. Yes. And I forgot your question, sorry.
Well, I mean, I know you have an amazing imagination, and so would you like to imagine what it is that's weighing you down and talk to that directly?
I know what it is. I
Mm.
think. I think I know. I'm not sure, but it's me. But before burnout, it's like that me that almost doesn't. So it's me before my burnout, and it feels like old skin of a snake. Like I need to just, I need to grow out of it. Or wait, like more like well, a snake is fine, but I prefer a butterfly. So I'm just, feeling comfortable in that old cocoon, whatever it's called. Like, I know I've grown. I know I need to fly, but can I stay here a little bit longer, please? Yeah. So it's me. Is the cocoon, the skin, something old?
So when that part of you is asking you, can I stay there a little longer, please? What would you like to respond?
I would like to say yes. A little bit longer is okay, because yeah, I've been through so much pain. We have been, if we if I take two of these parts of me, it's through so much pain and suffering and everything. So yeah, you can stay a little bit longer, but just a little bit, because I feel that yeah, I just need a little bit of a push. But staying a little bit longer is actually a nice, yeah, self-compassionate enough. And just allowing that. It's like the tooth, like when you're a child and it's hanging on the last beat.
Mm.
And it's like, do I pull it or does it go naturally? And it it will, because you have already experienced like many of them fall out. So it can fall by itself. So that's how it feels. It's like, yeah, okay, it will fall.
Well, I want to appreciate at least three metaphors as much as I remember now. And, this morning we were talking about another metaphor, a metaphor for a tree and a really thick and solid trunk of a tree and the branches that bend with the wind but still stay there. And then the leaves that are growing and as the spring comes and the new leaves grow and the fall comes and the old leaves just literally naturally fall off. I mean, the last part I just kind of added, just using the metaphor of a tree. And so when I'm describing that, what are your thoughts and feelings?
Well, thank you for bringing that back. Yeah. Going with the flow, natural, authentic. And again, I'm already that. At the beginning of the session, I brought up that woman. I think I'm already, again, I'm okay. I'm already where I am supposed to be. And one part of me is trying to push the seasons. And the other one wants to go with the natural flow of the seasons. If we talk about the tree or life in that sense, like the flow of life. So yeah, going with the natural, yeah, my whole being, just, yes, there is some part that still wants to kind of stay a little bit. And I lost you, Marianna. You were pinned. Oh, you're pinned. So I lost my train of thoughts. Let me a moment. So yes, one part of me wants to stay and I'm going to allow it. So it naturally just falls behind me. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And I wanted to, well, first of all, acknowledge your beautiful mind and your beautiful soul and all of the metaphors that you're sharing with me. And I'm just looking back and I'm thinking that at the beginning of the session, there was a question, what is my why? And then a little further along, it was a question, what is my next thing to do? I want to imagine it. What is it? And then it was a question, what is that scary thing behind me? And I want to ask you, what is the question now that's coming up for you?
Well, I like how it actually spiraled down to myself, my essence, what's going on. The question. Nothing is coming up. It feels like my why is me. Or me is my why. My self, my path, my being. It's very beautiful,
Okay.
I must say.
So what do you need right now? If anything.
Nothing. I just like staying in my being. I like this feeling in my skin. Yeah. Just again, I don't need anything. I just need to be. Yeah.
And where is that feeling in your body right now?
Here, like my solar plexus, kinda, and then it radiates through my body. I feel like floating. Yeah.
So with that feeling, what does life look like for Anna going forward?
It feels, I want to say natural. It's flowing.
Mm.
I go with it. And I, like that tree, I'm able to tackle all the weathers, whatever comes. And just by being, it's already enough. And being me, I pretty much like it. So I think it's a good life.
So at the beginning, you wanted to imagine more specifically that success. And the expectation was that when you feel that you can embrace it, it'll reveal itself a little bit more. So what is being revealed more about that now?
What is being revealed is that the the big success or the destination is big because along the way, I make it bigger. Does it make sense? Like it's going to become big by small steps. And that's what is revealed now. Like it's not going to kind of drop on me like a bomb. I will create it with little by little, like with little steps. So, and that is not scary because I am the one who is creating it. It's not like someone is giving it to me. So, by like that is not scary. So, that is a pretty big thing, I must say.
So I'd like to acknowledge that and join you in that celebration because it's absolutely profound. And there's this huge shift from seeing it as something outside of you that's big and maybe overwhelming, not manageable, to something that you're growing, completely controlled and coming from you. And so where do we need to look now for you to kind of tie a bow over everything that we discussed? Because we were like, sprinkle here, sprinkle there, sprinkle everywhere, right?
Right now, I am okay. I'm fine. It's actually more than enough. I didn't expect it, actually. It's quite a big thing to find out. So simple, but not at all. But now, since it's kind of, yeah, I don't feel fear because what I said, I feel I am creating my path. So, it's all I mean, of course there's an interaction with the environment, but we are okay with the environment. Anyway, but for my next sessions, I am thinking now that the gate is open or whatever, I don't feel, fear, or I know where it originated and now I'm okay. I would like to actually truly visualize that big success that I'm going to build. So that I will work on. But now, yeah, for now I'm good.
So appreciate the homework that you're sharing with me and the possibility of a new conversation next time we see each other. But I'm also remembering that you were kind of wistfully saying that this woman that I know, she says herself to herself something about her why in the morning and in the evening. And it reminds her of how she could or should be and helps her focus on however else that you described it, right? So getting to that concept as I'm reminding it to you, what, if anything, would you like to do with it?
You're so good. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, kind of forgot about that one. Well, that's a good point, actually. Let me just a second to think. So I already do what she does, or many people do, like meditation and some breathing, breath work in the morning. So I think maybe after, yeah, I certainly would like to do something with it actually, but first I will need to maybe kind of truly visualize my the success, the vision. Like I am ready to embrace it because now I understand what it is, like what's was holding me back. So, and after that I could add that to my routine, my why. So yeah, I need to write that down. Thank you for reminding me, really. Just 1 second.
Sure.
But yeah, for now I'm good.
So how would you like to finish this meeting? Since I surprised you with that question this morning, I'm going to repeat it because you seem to like it.
Yeah, it is a nice question. Well, first I would like to just to say that simple things aren't that simple. And also, I would like to say that it was very important for me to get this insight, the one of the big success that is so huge. Now, even talking about it, it's like, yeah, okay, it's going to be huge, and but you are going to grow. So that was very important for me to kind of, I am going to create it. So why are you so scared? So that's important. And I will need to add more to that picture. Basically, it feels like a great start. And then I will just, you see again, I will create more in that picture and add it to my, like, myself. I will remember it in the morning to center myself. And thank you for bringing all that back to me and asking those questions. So it's, yeah, I'm amazed. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And so what surprised you today in terms of learning about your own strengths and capacities and bigness that we talked about before?
What surprised me is that I am ready, that I am spacious enough to embrace it. And that this missing piece of a puzzle was, yeah, just so good. I am the one building it, so that was very surprising. And one more thing that surprised me is the old self. So funny enough, I am the one holding myself back. Haha. Like you read about it, but when, yeah, it's just funny. But it's actually literally like my old self is kind of still, but now I don't feel like it's holding me back. Now I feel like it's even kind of supporting me. It's being this cocoon, and I am going to leave it by myself, like, by my own will. So, and maybe take something important with me from that old self. And that's it. It kind of is liberating. So a lot of learnings, actually. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing. And so as you were describing this, I am seeing that other part of you as part of you that you are accepting. Because we talked about accepting and acknowledging and giving yourself some grace. And it feels like instead of shying away or judging it or anything else, there's just, it's part of me. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to nurture it. We're going to do it together. With whatever other parts that you may have, because we all have more than just two. And so when I'm reflecting that, what might be add if it's what does it add, if anything, to you?
No, it is exactly that. I feel, well, thank you for remembering my journey to self-compassion. Yes, and I am very, it's not like I'm surprised that it's one of the things that I am noticing in myself, that just accepting this part tells me that I am okay in the level of my self-compassion. I'm actually happy that I am not rejecting that part, and yeah, we can work together. And yeah, some things must be like left in the past, but many things I can take with me, and yes, we will work together.
I really, really appreciate your depth, your sharing, your willingness to be here in the moment with me and do really important and challenging work and show your soul and be here with me. Would it be okay to close our session now?
Yes, thank you, Marianna.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.